final assignment of the night.
Right.
Veteran referee Jason Herzog. And for this one, the co-main event between that man Slow Mike Rodriguez, a -220 favorite.
We are here today
Plus 185 dog,
to have a nice little MMA kickback. So welcome, folks. We're doing it again. Me and my boy Ro. And we just thought we'd chime in right now for the co-main event of UFC Fight Night for, what is today, Ro? August 21st? 22nd. August 22nd.
Who did you pick to win this one?
I picked Rodriguez.
Okay.
Only because I felt like he was the bit more well-rounded fighter from what I've seen, which hasn't been a lot. I've only seen one fight of his.
That was a loud-ass kick, though, dude.
That was the one time I saw him.
At times on the New England circuit, he was called the busiest man in CES, was fighting all the time. And speaking of which, Dana White's Contender Series is back. Season 4 is off to a historic start. 15 fights, 12 UFC contracts. You can watch the future stars of the
Another guy's what,
every Tuesday
Pacino?
night live on ESPN+.
What do you know about him?
Pacino. I don't know anything about Pacino. Pacino. We hacked that piece the first time.
What?
It's Pacino.
Pacino, okay.
The left knee. This is the technique he wanted to use. Let's see if it pays off as the fight goes on.
Oh, that's a nut shot?
That looked
That
like
was
a
a
nut
nut shot, dude.
That looked like a big time
What?
nut
Dirty
shot.
little bitch, dude. He's pissed, though. He's pissed. That's some dirty shit, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, that was cold right there.
Ooh.
That was blatant. And I'm surprised the ref didn't see
Ooh.
that.
Well, Rodriguez also didn't say anything, right? I'm pretty sure if it was a nut shot, he would have said something.
Oh, nice elbow over the top from Mike
I think had it affected.
Now a knee.
That clinch is very nice right now.
Oh!
Oh, he's done, dude.
It's over.
Wow.
It's over. That was beautiful. He got him in that clinch and rocked
Wow, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
it. Man, that was the business right there.
If he did get a nut shot, that's karma for the nut shot, dude.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Karma for the nut shot.
The clinch he just put on the clinch he just put on Pacino. Pacino. Oh, those elbows.
Oh!
And then his head just bounced.
He's done. He's like, he took a nap. Dude. Oh, so he like,
Yeah,
he did an elbow where he brought him in and was like, eat this fucking
Yes,
elbow, dude.
that's what the clinch does. It controls that neck area. And think about it, people control this, they control a whole lot of you.
Yeah, they control your whole body, dude.
Pretty much.
Ooh, it's like, eat this.
Bink.
Bink.
Hit him twice.
Oh, man, dude.
Right on the button, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was a quick fight, dude. Holy shit, that was like how long? Like a minute long? Like was it the whole first round basically?
That was first round.
I wasn't even paying attention, dude.
That
You
was
gotta
first
see how long
round.
it was, bro.
That was first
I know it was the first round, but winning the first round.
I'd say
Wasn't it close to the end already, kind of, right?
No.
No, you don't think so?
I'd say that was into the first minute.
We gotta see.
That was within the first minute of the first round.
We're gonna see right now.
Good morning. More treatment.
So I didn't take it. Second minute tops. I saw Bellator last night.
Yeah.
And Bellator had a nice little showing last night. Wasn't the best, but it was cool.
No
It's
knockout
gonna
like
keep
this
them-
one?
Keep them afloat.
Matter of
see the
fact, I wanna
prelims.
check my fucking picks, dude.
I didn't check the prelims.
How fucked am I
Yes.
at my picks?
Let's check the picks right now.
I'm at 56%. Fuck.
I'm at 86%.
Fuck you.
Uh,
Damn, dude, I picked everyone fucking else, dude.
So tonight, just to bring everybody up to speed, in the prelims, you had Timur Valiev versus Trevin Jones. Timmer had Trevin rocked in that first round with a body kick that was devastating. It was right in the solar plexus. And he brought him down, but he didn't put him out. And Trevin Jones came back that second round and hit a right on him. Turn it back up. Hit they back.
First off, it's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17
Yeah, we know
seconds
what
of
this
the very
is.
first round. Declare the winner by knockout.
Bop, 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 bop. He got bopped. Boy got bopped, dude.
Horrible.
Not really punching, but with an elbow, dude.
Those elbows were devastating.
He made a sandwich, bro.
Oh,
He made an elbow sandwich, dude.
man.
He's like, come here, you're the meat for my elbow sandwich.
Exactly what he went out there and did.
Fuck, dude.
That tells you that he's in the right mindset, and he made it happen. And he
Wow,
listened
I
to
picked
his
him though to
coaches
win
and
too, so.
takes
Yeah, I picked
I
him
got
to
that
win.
one. I got that one.
We see here.
Wait, look, look, look,
keeps
look.
it
Boom!
that elbow lands,
Oh, he did it a couple
starts to
times. He did it a couple times too.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the knees, gets Marcin thinking
Oh,
about
there
the
you go.
knees, goes
Boom.
back to the elbows, back to the knees, and then the
Bink.
third
Ah.
he does the trick.
The way his body responded to that. He was like,
His
ah!
legs were spaghetti.
Yeah, not just that, but like it like pushed him away too. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't on no legs. He had no legs under. At that point, he barely got that second one in because he was already going down. He was fucked.
That shit was crazy.
I know there's no wiping that smile off in your face. Congrats on a huge win tonight, my man.
Thank you.
Yo, if I knocked someone out like that too, I would be smiling my ass off also, bro.
Oh, because the way
That
he
shit
did it
would be
was,
funny, dude.
that was clean.
Alright, so what minute was it? I missed. What minute was it? First round, what minute?
That was first round. Let me see.
He came out with a lot more leg kicks than I expected.
Yeah.
So I had to drone him out a little bit, and then just holding up like.
9 first round
Take your
finishes.
time. This is your floor.
But yeah, I had to drone him out a little bit. Then finally, when I was able to get him, I got enough intel, so I had to just utilize a bunch of my utility to put him away, and I got the win.
We
We're
put
gonna
him
take a
away,
look
dude.
at the finishing sequence. Perhaps this will make you smile even wider. But just
Watch
First
Watch this,
round,
watch this.
217.
Oh.
Some accurate shots from there.
Yeah, man. Jake's always like, he's like, yo, knee, elbow. So
Ooh.
I try to switch up the rhythm a little bit. I hit him
2
with
minutes,
Yes.
17 seconds into the first round.
Fuck, bro.
in my hands. So I was like, well, I'll just pour it on.
He fucking.
So he stuck a lot of
So you found out earlier
Get
today
that
that you
fool
were
up.
moving up to the co-main event. You go home to the kids with a win like this. What is it like after a knockout win
You
like
could
this
easily
to
get
open
50
that
grand
front
for the
door and
night.
go back to your family?
You think
that
so?
one.
You think so? Knockout
That
of
was
the night?
clean.
That is a knockout of the
That
night.
was
right
clean.
there. That was that's
That's the cleanest one I've seen so
yeah,
far.
that's the best one so far. Yeah.
to do what I do, which is fight.
We had some pretty interesting finishes. Trevin Jones with the right hand in the very beginning. You got that one.
Amongst the best in the reason I belong here. So
Carlton Minus went to decision. Matthew Simmelsberger won that one.
That's right. He's got a red eye tonight back to
You had dude
Rodriguez, congrats.
Beverly Hills Ninja Jordan Wright
yeah, man, I'm about to go back
beat
and
dude
see
by
you
cutting him
guys.
open. Remember that
Oh
one?
yeah, with the.
Yeah, that
That
was
was fun.
nice,
That
but
was
that's
fun.
not a 50 grander. I wouldn't have gave him 50 grand
That's
for
a doctor
that.
came in and was like, nah, he can't fight no more.
And then Amanda Lemos beat Mizuki Inoue in the main event of the prelims. And then Shayna Dobson came from nowhere with that upset, man. I'd be at a higher percentage if she'd have lost, but mad ups to her, man. She came in and grinded. She was a dog tonight. She was not the underdog, though. Yeah, these are some of the best. Oh, that was Rampage. So, yeah, I got
So
that.
UFC Fight Pass, UFC 250 watch
You
party.
picked Austin Hubbard to beat Joe Selecki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could understand, though.
I just picked you. I don't know shit about these guys.
I don't know shit about Hubbard or Selecki either. I'm acting like I do, but I don't. I don't. I just looked at them both when I was looking at them. I measured them up, and I just thought Selecki just had a better resume.
And it's not just the 8 UFC wins for Pedro.
Because you know you can look at the fighter kind of breakdown.
Here you go, Munoz.
And tonight Munoz is out to prove
Yeah, I like Frankie.
against a guy with plenty
Love that,
where
man. That's
came
contagious.
from. Toms River, New Jersey's
I like
Frankie
Frankie,
Edgar.
but
He doesn't want to hear about the Hall of Fame or the weight cut or anything else. He wants to get his hand raised by any means
I think if he goes in here and tries to box with Munoz, I don't think it's going in the way he thinks it is. So
Tonight here in Vegas, the main event is forthcoming.
I don't think it's going in very well for him at all.
UFC Fight Night on ESPN.
I picked Frankie Edgar.
You picked Frankie Edgar?
Yeah.
And in part by P3, the official
Big
protein
Munoz?
snack
Pick Munoz.
of UFC. Main
don't
event
see
around
that.
the bend on ESPN.
You
Very
might
nice,
be
very
right.
nice.
Frankie might upset him. I could see Frankie kind of upset. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying he can't win at all. I don't think it's like.
Yeah.
I was telling you about last night. So, Julia Budd, the former lightweight champion, women's champion of Bellator,
Yeah.
got beat by Chris by
Okay,
Cyborg,
yeah.
where she came in. She won her fight last night.
Oh, okay.
She grinded old girl out and submitted her. Did pretty good too. Is she ready for Cyborg? I don't think so. I think she still needs to. I think she needs to get a little bit more vicious. She needs to impose her will on Cyborg the way Cyborg imposes her will on other women. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because that's what Amanda did. Amanda matched her for us.
She needs to be a challenge.
She needs to be that child.
She needs to be like a wall. Just return it.
You had Ryan Bader lose his title last night to Nemkov. And I thought that was a very interesting development.
Yeah.
Just the way it went down. Nemkov is no joke, first of all. I looked at his resume before I saw the fight, before I actually went to see the replay of the fight, because I didn't get to watch the fight because we were taping. But watching his fights that led up to it, he's a monster, dude. He's a
Who?
beast. Nemkov. Nemkov is the new champion. I'm gonna look for his full name.
In Bellator, right?
But he's in Bellator, yeah. And
Has he only fought in Bellator before, or has he fought anything else? So he's kind of new?
what I say,
I'm excited for this fight, though. This is going to be a good
yeah,
fight.
this is gonna be a good fight. He's fought in other cage fighting federations, but they've been like risen,
Smaller?
like overseas, like risen,
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
So he's probably fought in one? Or
I
not?
wouldn't be surprised if he's fought once in one.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in one, but I saw like the fights on that I'm looking at like right now, like on YouTube, that he did in Risen.
Yeah.
Other than that, he destroyed Ryan Bader, to say the least. Let me put that out there first. Vadim Nemkov destroyed Ryan Bader. And it was one of the most destructive breakdowns of a champion that I've seen in a while, because it came out of nowhere. First Ryan was doing pretty good in the first round, but that second round, it was like Nemkov used the first round just to figure him out, fill him out.
Yeah.
That second round, he dominated Ryan Bader. And then he grinded him out and pretty much knocked him out.
Live inside the UFC Apex here in Las Vegas, it is time
It's about
for
to
the
go
main
down.
event for this year UFC Fight Night.
But yeah, mad props to
versus
Bellator last
Edgar.
night for a good one.
UFC
Guys,
Fight Night is
they
presented
did it.
by
They
Modelo.
did the damn thing.
Well, American top teams
Yeah, that's
today,
pretty
Joe
interesting
Munoz is a
right
man with all the motivation, all the talent to become a UFC
And Josh
champion.
Thompson,
But
I like their
tonight is a test he
commentating
must
team
pass.
too.
UFC
Josh
main event,
Thompson,
5 rounds if need be.
Mike
And of course,
Goldberg,
he stares
and
across the
John
octagon at the
McCarthy. I
iconic
think they
Frankie
have one
Edgar,
of the best
who vows
broadcasting
to
teams
continue his
around
mission.
right now. That's just my opinion.
You know, I've been able to stay relevant in this minor fight game by just, pushing forward, constantly trying to improve and never getting complacent. I'm proud of what I've done in my career, and I just want to keep moving forward. I'm not ready
Him versus
to pack
Gray
it in.
Maynard,
I'm not
you
ready
gotta
to
look
call
that
it quits,
one
but yeah, I don't want to be
That was a war.
just a name.
They
I
went
just want to be the
twice.
best.
What is it?
Him, Frankie Edgar versus Gray Maynard.
Going down to 35 kind of just came with just the progression of my career. Fighting with my heart and soul. I did it at 45, I did it at 55, and I'm going to do the same at 35.
Fighting Frankie is definitely a dream come true. I remember watching his first fight in UFC, and it's gonna be the second former champion.
Oh! And that is it!
He's definitely one of the dangers bantamweight right now. I'm the guy that can exchange with you, and if you decide to put this fight to the ground, you're gonna be in deep water.
See, Eunice is dangerous. When he knocked out, I thought he was really dangerous tonight. He knocked out, what's his name? Oh, shit. He just fought too. Cody Garbrandt. When he knocked out Cody Garbrandt, oh, that was vicious. No, I think they're going to show, they kind of show it. Yeah, once he smells blood, it's over. And he doesn't mind bleeding. That's why I think this is a good fight, because Frankie doesn't, he really doesn't give a shit about bleeding.
I'm excited. You don't want to see what happens.
I'm hoping they blunt. I do. I hope they go to the center of the octagon and just slug it out.
Who dictates the pace, that's who come out victorious.
Yeah, I still think he has
Oh,
some
here
fights
we
in
go.
him. You know, what's the name coming up too? Mighty Mouse. Fucking DJ. Demetrius Johnson. He's getting his title shot in one, so matter of fact, if I'm correct, the next big pay-per-view he's getting his title shot.
Okay.
I think that's close.
Very nice.
Well, if only he would
I'm excited for
walk
September.
maybe we'd actually have time to set up his
Gaethje
credentials.
or
He is the
Grenado.
former UFC lightweight champion of the world, Frank
And
Edgar.
you got it.
Yeah, I hope Gaethje wins. I want Gaethje to win, but if Khabib wins, that's cool.
I understand. Right.
But I'm more of a Gaethje fan than
I
you.
do. I hope Gaethje. I'm going for
Heavyweight debut
Gaethje.
here tonight. Of course, this fight was to go down on Long Island. A little bit of a delay, but Frankie wanted to preserve this matchup.
I think it's cool because we're getting that and we're getting Israel and
Cost, yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm really on the fence now. I don't know who's going to win. I'm calling for. I told you I'm taking Israel's side, but I don't know. He gonna have to be able to take a lot of damage, and he showed he could. Don't get me wrong. He's shown that he's pretty durable, but damn, Costa's such a monster.
Francesco Santino and Valentina. He was to fight Corey Sandhagen back in January. Stepped up late last year to face the Korean Zombie on the road, but this has been something that has
Why are they with their feet?
radar since last summer.
Because believe it or not, it helps the fighter get traction. Because when they wipe it down with, I guess, some type of like solvent. And I guess it can be a little bit sticky.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe like slippery in other places. So I guess they use the water. From what I've heard, they use it for traction.
Okay.
Since he was 13 years old in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Pedro Munoz wanted to be a professional fighter. He moved to the United States in 2010 to facilitate that train, and now training out of the Pan American top team in Coconut Creek, Florida. Munoz, who has still never been finished, by the way, in almost 25 pro fights, will try to present his best version to date against a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and he brings a completely different style than Frankie. Frankie usually in and out with his footwork and his movement, lateral movement, and then times his shots and hits you with tons of numbers. Pedro's sets his stance, stuffs the takedowns, and he's looking to counter you with power. And if you want to get into a slugfest with him, that's when he really invites you to.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him so fun to watch. Don't forget either, he can choke you from anywhere. His front chokes are deadly. His black belt is well versed, and he also uses his submission attempts to get
Here we go.
to create a striking battle, which is what you're going to need to use.
But he
against a guy like
does.
Frankie, 'cause Frankie
He can be put out.
like a blanket if you let him. Pedro Munoz has the tactics, has the tools to get out from underneath Frankie. We will find out if he uses them.
And you outlined the tools nicely, and we can talk all day about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu credentials and the power and the jab. the specialized guillotine and everything else, but you hit the rub in there. He enjoys the pain, legit enjoys the pain that comes with a tough fight. And saying nothing about Frankie Edgar, Pedro Munoz believes in some part that's what is going to separate him from the pack in this division, that he welcomes the pain, he welcomes everything that represents adversity in a tough fight. Certainly, he's not afraid to get hit to land a shot of his own, and a lot of people believe that Pedro Munoz's power could just prevail here tonight against Frankie Edgar. Munoz, a minus 270 betting favorite for Caesars Entertainment. Frankie Edgar, 38-year-old, comes back at plus 230. With that, the tail of the tape for our main event is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official
I know.
tire.
It's about to go down. You talking to... Okay, see? Yeah, they're not that far apart. 33, 38, 5, 6. Like a half a pound difference. And a 2-inch reach. 3-inch difference.
Reach advantage. All right, now to get us set up for the headliner. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
You think that's going to matter, Ro? What? 3-inch reach advantage?
Huh?
3-inch reach advantage, you think it's going to matter?
Yeah. I think 3 inches is quite a bit.
Significant?
I think not like crazy, but it's a good amount.
No. It's just enough to dodge a punch.
Yeah.
Right, just enough to if your punches are coming up 3 inches shorter than mine, yeah.
now for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas.
It's about to go down, dude. It's about to go down big time.
In the UFC.
What do you think about John Jones moving up to heavyweight?
Huh?
What do you think about John Jones moving up to heavyweight?
He's doing that, or is that just
Oh,
like
it's
a
done.
rumor?
It's a done deal.
John Jones moving up to heavyweight. I feel like I feel like he's running away from light heavyweight. I feel like it's starting getting really tough for him. So he's like, I'm gonna fucking move up to heavyweight.
I agree. I think things are getting hot, and he just wants to say he cleaned out a division.
I mean, he held it for a while, but he not the new class.
Right. He didn't really clean it out. You tidied it up, but you didn't really clean it out.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
He got lazy.
He tidied it up, but then he was like, I'll leave the rest for tomorrow. And then he just forgot about it.
Oh man, I'm ready for this one, dude. Wow, dude. What vocals on that guy, dude?
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all
Bruce is the
times.
man.
Follow my instructions. Touch the left and let's do it.
Aw, man. First round finish or what?
No, I don't know. I gotta see how this starts.
Against Frankie Edgar.
It depends on how it starts. If it starts high, then yeah, it's gonna be a first round finish. I think it's gonna happen with I think it's gonna happen with Pedro.
Brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Edgar is in white. Pedro Munoz is in
But Edgar looks like he's fighting smart, so I don't know.
Look for Pedro to attack the legs early to try to get Frankie to stop moving so much and then look for the right hand. That's just what Pedro does in every fight he has. Attacks
That's
the
a good
legs,
one.
sets everything up from there.
Oh!
leg kick from Pedro Munoz finds the target.
Knocked him down.
No, it's like a trip.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's a good exchange.
From Edgar there.
4-punch combo right there on one.
He's gonna
kick.
fuck his leg up though
That's
if
what
he
you gotta do,
keeps getting hit there.
And he's not checking him?
He's
Yeah.
not.
He's gonna
And Edgar set up the
He gonna
weight
slow
cut
him down at
to
some point.
136 pounds as he lands again.
You better keep it.
Didn't feel much different than featherweight. Got ahead of it, leaned out the UFC PI, Clint Wattenberg and the rest, and looked outstanding on the scale. We'll see if it translates into the desired result tonight.
Oh.
Pedro sitting down heavy, one shot.
That kinda rocked him a bit, huh?
Frankie's throwing combinations.
He laid in.
That might happen.
He laid in nice.
Pedro's really been working on his
Oh!
and he's gonna need it.
What a jab, dude.
Oh, oh, oh! Frankie is throwing them combos on him.
Pretty good striking rhythm here early on.
Wow, dude. Ooh. Dude, Munoz is not ready for it, bro.
He's looking to head you off and then land his big shots. He wants you to sit and trade with him. That's what he wants to get Frankie to do right here. I have a feeling right when the trade
Oh, that's not gonna be good though. Yeah,
He keeps
that's
hitting
not
a
gonna
lot,
be good.
Edgar has eaten a couple of big right hands from Munoz without issue, and a nice jab from Edgar there.
already very technical first round. Both landed several shots already.
Fuck, dude.
Edgar in perpetual motion as usual. Coming up on 3 minutes here to go round one. Jab is there for Munoz.
Oh, okay.
That's what Frankie wants. He wants to touch him and then move. Touch him and then move. And Pedro wants to just sit
And
still
then
so
I'm
he
waiting
cannot
for him to shoot. I'm waiting for him to fake that shot and then shoot in and take Pedro down.
Yeah.
Munoz doing some
Because that's where he's going. That's where he's going to
Oh.
be really strong.
nice burst there.
But then again, I don't know. He may not want to go to the
Oh,
ground.
that eye poke right there.
Jab appeared to get Munoz right in that right eye.
Yeah, I was in the eye poke. I think
Oh.
that was a jab.
Jab connects for Munoz.
That was a fucking hard one, dude. That's a hard left hand right there, bro. From Munoz.
Pedro definitely throwing with bad
Okay.
intentions the way he's throwing these punches.
That leg kick, dude.
More than 800 jiu-jitsu matches for Pedro Munoz in his career.
Oh, that was two.
Standing, banging, connected with a huge right hand there.
He's heading him off, throwing the jab to find him, and then waiting for Frankie to move and moving him into his right hand. That was a nice 1-2 by Pedro.
Looks like maybe a mouthpiece.
Oh, somebody got a mouthpiece knocked out.
Another right hand connects for Munoz.
He's just keeping Frankie moving on his heels and then following.
Frankie is looking phenomenal.
God damn, bro. This is a good fight.
Notice how Pedro's not chasing.
But at the same time, I just don't know if he's as durable as he needs to be.
No, I don't think so.
Leg by following his lead leg, not following Frankie's back leg. And that right hand keeps landing.
Because I can hear Pedro's shots.
Yeah.
When he lands hard.
To finish, he certainly fights to finish, but a lot of people feel like he's got a good style for 5 rounds as he arrives in his first UFC main event.
Ooh.
He's got a good style for fighting. He's been doing it so long.
That's going to be the end of him. The leg kick.
Yeah, that leg is going to get sooner than later. It looks like it's already starting to get a little red.
It's already a little fucked.
Pedro's one of them. Frankie's one of them.
He ate those, too, dude.
Yeah.
He's eating them right now, bro. He's at a buffet.
It's leg kick city right now.
Essentially a dead heat.
Oh!
Munoz.
That jab's
That broke his nose.
Pedro. Early on, Frankie was countering the jab, but now Pedro's getting ahead with that jab, and when that jab starts landing,
Yeah,
Pedro's following
I just-
shortly after.
I'm telling you, man, this is one of those fights where you really do. I hate to say it, I was expecting them to dance more, and they're actually going at like they're starting to.
They're slugging at it,
They're
dude.
slugging. He keeps walking him down. He just keeps walking him down. And that's the one thing I can say I do respect about Frankie. He's getting out the way, but he keeps back. Oh shit! That one too was beautiful.
That's a hard match to fucking score there,
All
dude.
around this, yeah, that's hard.
That's a.
Right now, you got the big right hand down the pipe from Frankie.
I
there,
feel like
and another one.
Boom.
I mean, the timing of it is perfect. And then a 1-2 down the pipe for Pedro to return.
I feel like Frankie Edgar landed more, but then more like as hard hitting as the ones that Pedro landed.
And those leg kicks.
But look at
leg
those.
kicks were.
Those still hurt though too.
Those impacted. They were definitely impacted.
You gotta mix in the takedowns in there, Frankie. Even if you don't go full. Frankie, every right hand you threw landed. Every right hand you threw landed. Shorten it up a little bit, that right hand, Frankie.
Mark Henry, Ricardo Almeida, Chris Ligori, Steve Rivera in the corner of one Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good corner.
Also, Dom, obviously want to see him. Here round 2.
Even
23
strikes in round
stimulated
one
strikes
tell
each.
us why they
Oh
want
no,
to
that's
mix in the wrestling. When you mix in the
I
wrestling,
I don't know. For Frankie, I think he was good. I'm not too sure about what they told him.
there it is. And that's what he's got to do. Threaten it and then mix in the punches after that.
Ooh! Wow!
Because Pedro's
What a
very
right
square.
hand.
Just square his stances. Now, Pedro's in this stance in order to land his right hand, but also to stop the takedown.
Oh, he made him bleed.
So now he's getting more right hands to stop
Oh!
the chest match.
But Edgar's really starting to find his way with his hands. You see a pretty significant cut.
Ooh! Ooh! Munoz is a little shook, bro.
Fight Pedro once. He wants to just keep walking.
If Frankie keeps doing him like this, I'm afraid that my pick was wrong.
Dude, Munoz is running on willpower, dude. Yeah, I think he's a little hesitant now, you know?
Well, he's starting to get started. I think it's starting to piss him off. He's starting to fight emotionally.
Exactly.
He's starting to get angry.
That's what I'm saying.
It is nice, but I mean, look at Frankie too. Non-stop movement, always giving different looks, laterally moving in and out. He's always had a good gas tank, so don't expect either of these guys to get tired.
Ooh!
Get out of there,
But
Frankie.
Edgar's confidence is just unshakable. A lot of people have tried to sort of
Oh.
put the book on the end of his career, and he doesn't think he's anywhere close to that right now.
Everybody's going to talk about the end of your career that isn't doing this. That's just what people do.
And Frankie Edgar isn't he isn't in the top 10, right? Oh.
Munoz getting caught
He
on the way
is
in.
not ranked right
Pedro's
now.
kind of starting to follow Frankie now, back and forth, and as he's
Yeah, I don't
following,
think he's ranked right
into
now.
some jabs and some straight punches by Frankie. There's a nice takedown.
There you go. Oh, but he got I was about to say he got the guillotine, dude.
All because Munoz
Yeah,
was
he,
Oh,
he
oh,
is
oh.
he's more trying to get back up.
There you go.
nice job to get away.
So Edgar gets credit to one takedown, but back on the feet here midway through round two.
And this is similar to what
Oh.
how Pedro Munoz fought Aljamain Sterling. The pressure, constant pressure. The difference is Frankie's using a little bit more boxing than the kicks. So it creates a different outcome here so far. But same pressure.
He hasn't Munoz hasn't kicked Edgar in a while.
Yeah, he's not.
He's more emotional. He's forgetting strategy.
He's not in the mood.
Oh.
I don't think that's smart. I think you should take those leg kicks and keep laying
This cut
those in.
started
Oh.
on Munoz a little bit.
It's a 5-round fight.
Look at that, look at that.
Jab by Pedro.
Keep those fingers up.
And you saw Munoz trying to communicate with the referee, Herb Dean there.
Jab uppercut for Frankie there. Jab, uppercut, or jab straight, and then when Frankie peels out, you see
Goddamn,
Pedro
man.
fire another right hand. He'll fire double right hands a lot, and on the
Well,
way
Frankie's
out,
nose
he's
is
connecting
bloody.
on Frankie, but the first two,
Oh.
spin kick from Frankie.
There you go. The kick came back.
Edgar mixing it up.
Oh.
Oh!
Striker, albeit slightly.
Frankie gets the right hand on the shot.
Goddamn.
Seeing these takedowns one
That
way
is
offset,
very,
because you're seeing
very,
how it
very,
changes the
very.
timing of the jab, changes the
I noticed
timing.
that he goes for that takedown, but whether he gets it or not, he always comes up. He's striking when he comes up, regardless.
Of the
Yeah.
striking battle.
Let's do that. So the ever coachable Frankie Edgar doing what his corner had suggested. 5 takedown attempts thus far. Just over a minute to go here, round 2.
One of the things that Pedro said is, I like 5 rounds in this matchup. It was originally 3, but I like 5 because it allows me to make a few more mistakes and still be able to figure out a way to get the knockout. And that's what we're seeing right now is Pedro's kind of right
Oh.
his first 2 rounds.
Those combos are scary, dude.
Crazy, because he's fast. And
He's
just
really
laying them
fast.
all in. He's hitting
Dude, he's bleeding
the
so much.
majority of his shots.
Munoz is bleeding so much, dude.
Draws a lot of confidence from
He's landing. I'd almost say out
defensive
of those combos, he's landing 80% of those shots.
Yeah.
front kick from
Wow,
Munoz.
dude.
30 seconds now in round 2.
Yeah, he opened his eye back up.
Oh.
Both fighters landed in close there. A left from Edgar to punctuate things. Edgar finishes a takedown. Final 10 seconds now. round 2. Groin strike towards the end of the round.
I mean, sportsmanship on point, professionalism on point.
Yeah, but Muniz didn't want to stop. He didn't want to.
No, of course not. He lost that one.
Yeah, he definitely lost that one.
Third round now.
I would give that one to Frankie.
He's broken right now. He's broken right now. He can't stand it.
Nah, he is not broken. You're fucking. Your corner is lying.
That's what I'm saying, dog. I don't think I agree with all the shit they saying to him.
Don't load up your first strike. We need that second strike. We need to follow up.
His corner sucks, dude. Oh!
Big right hand for Frankie there, and he's just landing a right hand and then just getting out of there. As fast
Boom!
Right here, you see a nice uppercut
Oh!
from Frankie, and another one there,
Oh!
because you see Pedro lower his stance to try to stop
Oh
the
my
takedown
god,
attempt.
dude.
He
ate
his jaw.
He ate those, dude. Damn, bro, he ate
Round
those.
3 is brought to you by B3, the official protein snack of UFC.
So keep a lookout for Frankie's uppercut. Sorry about that, John. Frankie's looking for that uppercut now because Pedro's lowering his stance to really defend the takedown.
Oh.
Nice jab
Uh-oh.
from Pedro Munoz. That corner does not want him loading up on that first offering. And again,
That's
left
all right.
hand connection for Edgar.
I forgot.
What are you doing?
I forgot, dude.
You're gonna cancel it.
I am?
Yeah, get out of there.
A lot of fans seem to think we are 1-1 after 2.
Even if I change a minor setting?
Do what you want, man. Go ahead, try it.
No, I'm asking.
I don't know. Try it.
Munoz doing a little bit of a better job raising that defensive guard after a big second round, as you see there for Frankie Edgar.
We're seeing Frankie get ahead a little bit more on the strikes. The reason is you're seeing Pedro throw 1 or 2 punches at a time, and Frankie's throwing 3, 4, or 5 punches at a time. And they're adding up, and then the takedowns make that more possible. But
I don't
you
wanna
see
do
the power
that.
of Pedro when he throws 1 or 2.
I don't want to do that. I just read what it does. I don't want to do that.
So that wears and tears.
Pinpoint jab from Munoz a moment ago. You may have heard his corner calling for him to keep those hands high. Now Edgar
Yeah,
giving
walking them
with
down
the
don't
in
matter
and
if you're
around
not going to
that
mess their legs
right
up so
eye
they
or
can't
so
run.
it appears.
I mean, how many 5-round
That's
wars
the
does
one
Frankie
hole in
do?
this game.
This year
He
he can't do it yet.
He stopped, like you said, he stopped leg kicking. He threw, what, 2 leg kicks in the second round?
Yeah.
Nice one, too.
Have you seen one yet?
No.
Edgar, a 10
He's trying to knock him out now.
bonus winner in his UFC career.
There you go. Just kick.
Last bonus though, December 2015 for that unforgettable knockout
Ooh.
of Chad Mendez in a main event.
Come on.
Just keep looking at Pedro's right hand, though. That right hand's landed it several times. And it's heavy.
That Munoz jab,
crazy.
one of his best weapons, starting to make its presence felt.
Oh, that leg's fucked.
Yeah, we're bringing it.
That leg's fucked, dude. That leg's fucked, dude.
For Pedro Munoz here.
Jabs
Yep,
are in
it's
the
red.
Pedro.
Oh!
Big left hook from Edgar.
And it's because he's throwing 3 punches, he's not just throwing 1 or 2. So the third one
Yeah,
almost
he's throwing
always
condoms. He's throwing combos.
punch almost always lands for him.
He said he's throwing condoms.
This otherworldly chin of Pedro Munoz has been tested tonight. Edgar may be moving a little bit gingerly on that lead leg now, Don.
I mean, I don't even know how many kicks. So it is going to happen. But he's still in this fight. He's still moving, too. It's not like he's sitting completely still. But yeah, that leg hurts. You're exactly right, John. I mean, he's showing it.
That Munoz jab has been a big
Fuck.
story of this third round.
It's a good fight,
2
dude.
minutes now to go.
Oh, that shook his head, dude.
Landing a leg kick or even really throwing very many in round 2. Munoz back to it here in round 3, and it's paid off.
Yeah, well, in round 2, Frankie kept the forward pressure more. He shot more takedowns, and he kept the offense higher, so it kept Munoz from being able to time that low kick. Frankie slowed down a little in this third, and now Pedro's back on track like he was in the first. Counter left hook for Pedro.
Oh.
Nice little flurry there from Edgar. Maybe the left hand got through.
His leg is fucked, dude. Oh.
Go round 3, main event rounds coming
Oh,
up.
his leg is gonna be ground beef, dude.
Yeah, this shit is gonna be done now.
Come on, bro.
That's 3 jabs in a row Pedro's landed.
And Edgar's nose starting to get a little bit leaky here. Good counter right from
I think
Frankie.
he opened that nose up.
And now he shot all those takedowns in the second round, but you notice that Pedro got away so quick.
Fuck,
And
dude.
you're not seeing as many because it's like, man, do I want to use all that energy for Pedro to just stand back up and get back on me with this pressure? So I think it's just kind of kept Frankie from shooting more.
Munoz also starting to get in a better defensive zone here, seeming to see Frankie's shots a little bit better.
Come on, Frankie.
Closer and closer with that right.
I just want him to get ranked again, dude. I really believe in Frankie.
I just want to see someone get knocked out, dude.
Got to.
All right, 15 minutes down.
Oh, fuck, dude. 2 more
The way
rounds.
this is going, either Frankie, I think, is going to get knocked out, or it's going to go to decision, and he might win. That's the only way I can see him win.
I know what you're telling me. Got it. Stiff check, Frankie. Stiff check. Don't let it hit.
Ah, damn, dude. I want Frankie to knock him out. I know he can do it.
Hey, Wesley, man, the fight is actually going very good. It's a much better fight than I thought it was going to be, because, to be honest, as much as I believe in Frankie, I thought Pedro, I didn't think he was going to be able to stand up to Pedro's power. And,
Yes.
man,
Right after this main event, don't miss a recap.
this is
of all
a
the action
good
on UFC
fight.
Fight Night post-show.
Right now, I have it
Alongside D'Angelo, Karen Bryant.
2-1
All down right
Edgar,
after the main event. It is only on ESPN Plus.
me personally.
I can see that.
What did you think about the message from
I have a
Mark
2-1 Edgar.
Mark Henry, one of the best coaches in the game. He said everything he needs to do right. Get off the fence, move forward. He's starting to time your leg and time your
Oh, now we got takedowns. That's what I'm talking about.
His coach says.
He went back to the takedowns.
Munoz. The UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya chiming in. A lot of combinations for sure.
Ooh.
Through 3+ rounds.
This is crazy, man.
Edgar unofficially 2 for 7.
And what's really crazy is, as fucked up as Edgar's leg is, he's still moving.
Yep.
And we know it's messed up.
You know it hurts.
Munoz tries to get
He's
back
like, if
to
it ain't
the
broke,
left.
I'm on it.
Nice jab.
Yeah,
Ah.
he's been like, man.
Ooh, those combos. Ooh, that one hurt him though.
Combination more, but Pedro's winning.
No, I didn't. No, it didn't hurt him at all. Look at that.
I mean, the jab and the low kick are kind of
Oh,
keeping
that might hurt him.
Frankie where he needs to be for Pedro. But Frankie is doing
Ooh.
the right thing. I mean, he's staying in this fight because the combinations, the takedown attempts, and he's non-stop moving.
Yeah. It's hard to disagree with that. And he not even ranked.
Nice kick to the body from Munoz.
I don't know, man.
Nice teep kick to the
Hearing
body.
how he talks, I don't think it's just the money.
Nice left hook from Frankie.
I think he really loves fighting. I think he really loves the competitiveness of MMA, but I just don't think I have to agree with you in the sense of I don't think that he
And the other reason why Pedro can keep so much pressure is that
his strides for that 135 belt are gonna. I agree with you on how difficult or how impossible that seems. Because I don't see him being the 135 champ. Unless everybody else is hurt and he gets a chance,
Fuck, this is a good fight, dude.
and let's just say he just so happens to catch Peter Young or whoever's champion at that point. Like I don't know, man. I don't see him doing it either. I kind of understand him moving down now. I understand him moving down. He looks phenomenal at 135. To me, he looks better at 135 than he did at 145.
Left hand of Edgar partially lands, but Munoz raises the guard to block it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Peter Yan would Korean zombie that ass. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you. It's a 1 in a million chance of him getting that 135 belt with all the stiff competition. I don't see him getting past Peter Yan. I don't see him beating Aljamain Sterling. I certainly don't see him beating Dominique Cruz. I don't see him beating. Honestly, I don't see him. I don't think.
What a kick.
Like you said, Aldo.
That hurt
I don't
him.
think he
That hurt
beat
him.
Aldo at 135. As good as Aldo looks at 135, I don't see him beating Aldo.
Spars more often than the average Joe in this modern day mixed martial arts.
That leg, dude.
Yeah, that leg is fucked. But he's still putting on combos. Look at Muniz's face.
First Brazilian boxer to win Olympic gold back in 2016. So, iron sharpens iron.
This one, I think, could go to Munoz. I'm not sure, actually.
See the boxing of Pedro with that jab.
At 135, who you like the most right now, Wesley? Have both of you ever seen
Let's check in with the Buffalo Bills fan, Mark Henry, in the corner of Frankie Ed.
Oh, I didn't get to see that one. I didn't get to see the Uriah Hall KO in Ultimate Fighter. I'm going to have to check that one out. I'll check that one out tonight. Oh.
Ooh, I wonder what that means.
Oh, that was a
fuck?
head. That his head hit him dead in the chin, but he just slipped into it. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't a headbutt.
It wasn't a headbutt.
But Edgar has certainly entered.
Oh, that was one of my
This is a good fight. It is close.
Yeah. That Peter Yan fight, I felt bad for him, man. I know he put a lot into that. I know he put a lot
his
into that
leg,
training.
dude.
He's been one of my favorites for a long time too, man.
Oh, excuse me.
Him and Dominic Cruz has always been my favorite at 135 overall, though. Like original 135ers, I'm a Dominic.
Whoa, that kick must have hurt.
The technique and the chess match that we got going on with that. Pedro trying to head off Frankie. Oh, cracking right towards the enemy round.
All right.
Now following Pedro Munoz into the red.
Last round.
Okay, I'll put it on. I'll put it on right after this, and I'll stay on screen.
Calm down, breathe, and you're gonna have the best.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Why is his camp lying to him?
It's 5 minutes to glory. I want everything to be
Shotgun break.
precise.
Or can you do it?
Let's get turned off real quick. Turn back on.
Okay.
Right on his jab. And he's going right to the
We'll move off for 1 second, but we'll be right back.
Get some unders. When you do that side two, you hit him. Stop going, he's going jab this way every time. He's going right at your right shoulder on the jab. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you throw it in a different spot. Go under it, I'll go 11 now. We need this round.
Yeah, I wish he had thrown more leg kicks like Aldo of old, like WEC Aldo. I wish he had done him like that. But in the same token,
Pedro said it best. They got the
I
they got the power. 45, 55ers.
I don't think.
Mixture this weight class. You see the technique, you see the movement, you see every martial
If you look back at that fight,
plus toughness.
he really like John broke him. Like he really after that fourth round, after the beginning, I'd say after the end of the third round.
Sorry to interrupt.
Munoz,
Yeah,
3-1.
3-1.
I wouldn't give it 3-1.
Wrestling defense for Pedro Munoz in this matchup.
Oh, that leg. That leg.
Get the takedowns in there, use that energy. I mean,
But yeah, man.
Oh!
Yeah, he was. He was a GOAT. I give you that.
I think Edgar needs to just put him out.
But I just don't. I think that if you look back at that fight, the end of round 3, he was broken, and the beginning of round 4, it was done. So when it ended in round 4, I was like, I knew it was only a matter of time.
Frankie back the whole time.
Uriah.
Frankie hasn't spent a lot of time coming forward other than
Oh no, you're talking about Uriah Faber. Are you talking about Uriah Faber?
technically.
Because if you're talking about Uriah Faber, I remember that fight. And Uriah Faber's legs were nothing.
a winner based upon the trading there. And we did just see in our ISO monitor that Frankie Edgar leg give out after a low leg kick for Pedro Munoz. We'll keep an eye on that over the final 3.5.
I mean, how many of those kicks has Frankie eaten? I mean, we've seen guys stop after 2 of those. So that's, again, how tough is Frankie?
Oh. Edgar's a tough son of a bitch, I'm telling you, dog.
Munoz in search of a single.
He should have been kicking back. Every time he got a leg kick, he should have answered with one. Oh!
That was a huge right hand.
Big right hand.
He gets hit with those right hands that hurt him. He's like, oh, I gotta go forward. Okay. Let's go hit you some more.
Edgar's a fucking beast, dude. I know his leg is fucking killing him right now. Oh.
Nice read for Frankie there. It does miss, and that's the defense of Pedro Munoz. Look at his stance. He's always got that knee out, right hands up, looking to counter at all times.
Munoz,
Edgar circling away from that.
he's turning it on, dude. It's weird. It's like he's got more energy in the 5th round.
Who, Munoz?
Munoz. He's still taking damage though. Why you slapping like that?
Both guys mixing it up pretty well. Edgar has been effective.
Frankie Edgar just slapped the shit out of him.
Oh.
Downstairs. What a main event it has been thus far. Coming up on the final
Favorite
2
was on
minutes.
crutches. Yeah, he was. He was on crutches for a while, from what I understand. After that,
Shown 1 ounce of exhaustion
At all.
matter of fact, yeah. If you look back, I think he did a documentary. If you look back, I think he was on crutches for almost like a week or 2 after that. He fucked his leg up.
I think I'm like breathing.
Oh. Ah, man, I think Edgar should win this fight.
Munoz with an effective front kick there.
Just for his fucking resilience. But he's taking some damage.
Just because
He's taking a lot of damage.
I think we're going to start seeing the phone booth in a second here any minute.
Both guys
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It played a big part. And it was more so his cardio. Because, I mean, honestly, I think at a certain age, you can still keep up the right cardio. I think Tony Ferguson's a great example of that. Tony is a beast. And anybody who fights Tony, even Gaethje knew he was going to have to fight him a certain way because Tony's a fucking beast. And Tony's no spring chicken. Not in the MMA game anymore.
Oh! Oh! One more of those.
I agree.
Fuck, dude.
But that's because I think, honestly, with that fight, Chad Mendez, that was a different type of animal. And I don't think he had his... How can I say this? I don't think Chad Mendez was actually one of those uniform fighters that he had already fought before. I think the reason people like Conor beat him, I think the reason that certain other people beat him is because they were able to get in his head. And it wasn't just a fight game with those fighters. I also think that over time, I don't know, man. I feel like I think Aldo started to kind of doubt himself. I think that doubt can really lead to a lot of you making some bad decisions in fights. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You got a point there,
bro.
You got a point there. I didn't think that was gonna go the distance. I did not think that was gonna go the distance, bro. So we just went the distance with Muniz versus Edgar.
Fuck, dude, that's good, bro.
And they went at it for that last round. Who do you get that last round to, bro?
That was tough, dude. I think Munoz got that one.
You think?
Maybe.
It's possible. I don't know, man. That's a hard one to judge. Because I personally give the first 2 rounds to Edgar.
Same.
3rd round I give to Frank. To
No,
Muniz.
I give the yeah, I agree with you.
The only reason I give the first round to Edgar is because at the end of the first round, Edgar did not have the damage that Muniz had.
Yeah.
Muniz was already busted open after the first round.
For Pedro to find him, but he used that jab, started attacking the legs,
You
and
say?
then he got ahead in the 2nd round as Frankie. He started landing some takedowns.
Edgar by robbery. That's what I told him. I said it might be that way. But I know Pedro's shots were far more devastating, and
They hit harder.
They did. They hit a lot harder, dude. You could hear the crunch in his punches.
Beautiful jab of Pedro landing him. He throws it very heavy, very strong.
And once he started to slow him down with that leg kick,
That leg kick, dude.
took his leg right from under.
And that really slowed down the movement of Frankie in 4 and 5. And this is the fourth
It didn't
again.
stop
He
him,
checks
though.
that one. But it doesn't stop Pedro from moving forward, keeping combinations going.
That's why I think Pedro might win this fight. He moved forward the whole. He walked him down the whole
Yeah,
fight.
he had control the whole time.
Bucket of cookies all night long.
That's the thing. That's the only reason I'm giving. I feel like Pedro's actually gonna come out with a win. Because if you look at this fight, he walked him down the entire fight. So if Edgar gets it, I do believe that would be a rout.
All right, let's see.
Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard.
Go Edgar!
Eric Carlos scores the contest.
Look at his legs. He took a lot of
Edgar. Solly Amato scores it. 49-46. Munoz.
Good to
And
see.
Derek clearly scores the contest. 48-47 for the winner by split decision. Frankie.
Yeah! There you go, dude.
I gotta give it to him. I'll clap it up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Edgar just
He
won.
earned that one. He earned that one.
That was a tough one.
He earned that one.
I gotta give him love though.
He earned that one.
The leg shots didn't stop
Dude,
him.
he earned that one. He earned that one.
He fought through it. He still landed shots the whole fight.
He kept sticking to his game plan. He listened to his
Kept
coaches.
moving. That's the only thing that I think won
Straight
it.
kicks in the right hands and just kept
And
throwing
them
combinations.
combos. Them
What we're
combos
freaking
put it
out
on
by
him,
is
but
his lack of
ooh,
direction
look
to
at
his
him.
hand.
He's limping.
He took it to his leg.
That leg is fucked.
What really won was the takedown
That
to
leg is
extend
fucked.
and the non-stop
So you said look up Uriah Hall on Ultimate Fighter. Uriah Hall knockout on Ultimate Fighter.
Between head coach and pupil there as Frankie Edgar gets the warm embrace. Well, you gotta look far and wide at times to find Frankie Edgar's naysayers, Dominic Cruz, but he had some coming in here tonight, and he showed dropping down to this division, the chin held up, the offense would.
Okay. So I'm gonna check this out. Uriah Hall Ultimate Fighter spinning back kick. I think I heard about something like this, but I never saw it. Yeah, UFC 4. It's looking actually pretty cool. They put the Kumite in it.
Excellent jabs.
Come on, man. Come on, gangster. Why you get kicked in the face like that? Wait, I gotta rewind that. That didn't take long. I gotta see that one more time. This is beautiful. I'm gonna need you to stop Hadouken. Stop. I need you to stop that. Come on, man. Come on.
Dana's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Dana had to walk away. Dana had to walk away on that. That was amazing.
Yeah, see,
That was amazing.
he's having like a seizure now. Right? Is he like paralyzed or something now?
I don't think he paralyzed him, but he hurt him. He hurt him bad. Like I think he knocked him out really. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he knocked. I think he just knocked him.
Even though he was
totally
staring,
out.
he was out.
He was out. He was out with his eyes open. He was out. The eyes were open, but nobody was there. Yeah, he's still not there. Not all the way. Yeah, I saw that one. Barboza versus Terry Eric. Barboza knocked that ass clean out. But Barboza, I mean, come on, dude. Who didn't know that Barboza's legs were lethal weapons? Which Garbrandt finish? The last finish? The one where he dipped his head, came back up, and knocked dude a Sun Sal clean out?
Adam came out there really confident, and I think he really believed that he'd win the fight. I thought he was doing really well, despite the size advantage or, Uriah's fancy style.
I was impressed with Sella. Sella went right after him. He was striking with him, but Uriah has vicious knees. Stand-up is good. His kicks are unbelievable. And he has this way that he moves his body that you can't tell what he's going to do. Is he going to kick? Is he going to punch?
The 10 seconds, hammer comes
After
in.
and that's when he set it up.
Uriah saw an opportunity, and he spun and kicked him.
Back him. Oh, and it was flush across his chin.
One of the nastiest knockouts
Oh.
I've ever seen in the fight business, let alone in the
It was flush. It was flush. That's what made it so beautiful, Wes. It was flush. Let's see, Ryan Bader. Yeah, I saw him lose last night. And I was just telling Ro. I was just telling Ro. Because, I told you I was going to show you this. He lost convincingly. Like, there's no question as to whether he lost. He could ask for a rematch because he was champion for X amount of time. But I don't think he's deserved a rematch. Nemkov ran through him last night at Bellator 244, dog. And it was not pretty. And the bad thing was it was only 2 rounds. Like, I don't think it was well into the second round. I didn't know he trained with Fedor. I didn't know he trained under Fedor. But I'm not surprised he's from that camp. The way he fought, I'm not surprised he's from that camp at all.
Started to work his magic there. Once he got him down, he really used time. He never forced anything. He just kept putting him on his back and then getting to the point where he's working for these chokes.
He choked on top. He choked him from the top. That's rare.
But that's after John Salter is off the ground.
Another submission victory. Next up,
And then Roy Nelson.
Valentin Moldavsky and Big Country Roy Nelson.
Now it was the speed of Valentin Moldavsky and his ability to fight a fight that put Roy against the cage and took away a lot of Roy's strength, especially the power of that big right hand. You see Moldavsky opening up on Roy. Roy just kept on eating more shots. Wasn't able to get that distance to launch that hand.
Poor Roy Nelson. Julia Budd put in a good showing last night.
The former featherweight champion, Julia Budd and Jessie Mealy.
She pretty much bullied this girl. But the truth is that I still don't think she's not as much of a bully as she needs to be. What you think about Julia Budd? Who would win if both of you had an MMA fight? Ro, I think is throwing me around the cage. I think he's throwing me around the cage. This right here. Oh! That's what I'm saying. That kick to the head did it. And this wasn't it. This wasn't over. You have to give Bader some tough credit. He lasted that first flourish, but he just couldn't last through the second. It was too much. I'm saying the first. I don't think it was. I didn't realize that was Fedor right there last night. I really didn't check that. But yeah,
That's wild, dude.
I'm telling you, Nemkov is no joke. He's no fucking joke. Do you think Francis Miocic too is going in differently? I think it's going in differently because I think Francis has learned a valuable lesson from one. I think Francis is a different type of heavyweight. I don't think that people are giving him the credit he kind of deserves. Because if you look at him from that first fight all the way up until now, Francis is a different fighter. He's not the same fighter he was that first fight. I think he showed that in terms of what he did against Rosenstruck. Yeah, I agree. If Miocic thinks he can go in there and take those shots from Francis the way he did from Cormier, he's going to sleep. I don't. The crazy thing about Miocic, and the one thing I give him a lot of respect for, Miocic, his camp, they make these game plans that kind of put him in a prime spot to win. And that's why I don't think that he's going to go in there and fight the same either. But at the same time, I just don't. I kind of agree with you. And if they see each other again, I don't think it's going to go the same way. I could see Francis knocking him out. At the same time, John is talking about cutting up the heavyweight. I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to look like. I kind of see what that's going to look like. I want to see how he's going to put on that weight. I want to see if he gets popped again. Tell you the truth, I want to see if he gets popped again. Nemkov is.
Big right hand land. Huge right hands, but Gary can take a punch though.
Oh.
Gary went for an outside leg trip. Good shot by Nemkov.
And he's a world-class kickboxer too.
This is his move. Oh, he lost it. But Dean was smart. He watched it. He postured up. Put a little too much pressure on the crooks of that lock. Was able to get him to break it. And now McGeary here, right here. Well, here's what we learned. We've learned that Vadim is very good with the punches and the kicks. But we have also learned that
Question mark kick. Nemkov is talented, man. He is talented. I would love to. I'm telling you, dude. I'm kind of mad Bellator lost Mike Chandler. I thought Michael Chandler could actually. I want to see him go against Pitbull again.
Vicious kick at the end of the second. Second round again.
Yeah, that last fight bothered me, man. I really and fucking Miocic put a fucking whole finger in his eye, dog. Like.
I was thinking we were seeing a moment
Yeah.
around here with McGeary. Something is happening. It's not good on that leg. Listen, his options are very limited. I'll name them out for you right now. Switch stances. Slowing down big time.
Ooh.
The blunt of those big shots like a baseball bat.
Look at Nemkov's leg, man.
A lot of it on the knee and the pressure. And Liam, happy.
Even if he got him in a triangle choke, he wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm really impressed with this. He springs right back to his feet. He doesn't create enough distance to lose the position. So I don't think Vadim's going to have any mercy. He's not going to stop throwing that kick, nor should he.
Yeah.
Stances, hold guard.
I can't see him losing this championship anytime soon if he keeps fighting the way he's fighting. I can't wait for to see that AJ fight either. I really wish Cormier won. He deserved it. Yeah. I wish Cormier had won too, but at the same time, you know how that goes. It's the game. Fourth round, I think it was third. But Conor put himself in that position to get caught by Ponce saying yeah, that was the fourth. That was the fourth, and I was wondering why myself, man. That fourth round, he just seemed like he kept letting him get himself tied up and just grinded to the cage. And I really thought that had he wrestled more, he could have won that fourth round. And that's why his coaches kept fussing at him to wrestle. But at the same time, I kind of understood Cormier. It's kind of hard to wrestle and get that shot when you're down an eye. Like, he couldn't really see where certain shots were coming from. I think that's what Miocic was using, too, to get a hold of him. I didn't know he beat Phil Davis.
Wrestling is that hard work puts you somewhere. You learn about a grind. You learn you don't quit. The same thing in size. You're so explosive. The one big difference, that's a nice big overhand right side. You gotta always be aware.
For Nemkov, 9 professional wins, 8 by knockout.
Oh.
The other by submission.
Oh, he choked him out.
But if he starts to roll, you're going to see him start to roll towards his right side.
He choked him out.
Doing a good job taking his arm, bringing it over, holding it, taking that position.
Oh.
Just took the anaconda choke all over. Just took it away. Bigger opponent. He did it. It was a 10-minute round.
I thought he choked him out. That wasn't tight.
You know, they didn't even just strike in their sport. And it's like, I like knocking guys out. Well, you're going to be.
Yeah, I want to see Leon Edwards too. Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal. That's going to be a good one. Don't forget, you still got I'd love to see Douglas Lima in the UFC. You know what, man? I saw that picture with Lima doing that where Lima and Kamaru Usman were in the same hotel and they were friendly about it, but they did that little face-off picture. That shit was that. I want fighters to do more of that so we can get some possible interpromotion fights, because Risen and Bellator have already done it, so we know we can do it. I want to get some interpromotional fights. I do. I want some of that to be the future. I want Dana White to open his asshole and stop being so tight. And I want Scott Coker to get his chance to make things better, because I think Scott Coker did a good job with WEC. In terms of what he did for the fighters, he did a good job. Douglas Lima in the UFC, I don't doubt would be a champion. And that's why I'm actually interested to see what Michael Chandler does. I'm hoping he gets his contract, because I would love to see what Michael Chandler does in the lightweight division. We are going to start wrapping this up, folks. Thank you guys. You, Wesley, for kicking it, man. It was good having you. And we hope that this grows, because we're going to make it into something. So
we'll be here back. We'll be back next week. For the next, where's the fight night?
It's going to be next week. Yeah, it's going to be another fight night. It's going to be Anthony Smith versus, what's his name? Dude, I said I want to see him fight.
All right, thanks, man. Sounds good.
All right, Wesley. Yeah, next week, Rakic versus Anthony, man. You have a good one. Take care.
Split decision win over the former light heavyweight champion, Rafael Caballo, in the red gloves.
We done?
10-2.